Look closer.
I'm telling you, the file is trash. The Constant doesn't so much burn his bridges as blow them up. Arthur Edwards, whoever he was, don't exist anymore. His personal data somehow deletes itself from any system that records him. Way beyond advanced. The partners spared no expense to make sure their controller would be untraceable.
How untraceable?
Look, I did what you asked, but Gray's gone and I'm no Diana. I'm not who you need right now. You gotta be kidding me.
ICA?
I used every encryption known to man. Who are these guys?
The best. It's only a matter of time before they get lucky. We need to take them down.
You and which army?
I know where the agency stores its files, mission reports, client data. If we leak it to the public...
You want to whistleblow the ICA?
It's the path of least resistance. Turns out, you are who I need right now, Olivia.
I do this, and I'm out. So, what are we breaking into?
Data facility in Chongqing, China. Run by a man called Hush.
Of course. The ICA site in Chongqing houses the agency's data storage and analyst division. Needless to say, security is daunting. The state-of-the-art server vault is biometrically wired to the facility's two overseers: Imogen Royce, behavioral analysis pioneer, and Hush, a data security guru with a taste for fringe transhuman experimentation.
Tell me about Hush.
A former cyber terrorist for the Ministry of State Security in Kadanyang, who fled his country after one of the Po regime's periodic purges. He made a career doing cybersecurity for dark web deplorables, human traffickers, organ harvesters, scum like him, with no code or conscience. ICA sure can pick 'em. No offense.
Can you disable security?
A dual authentication protocol ensures that any handling of data must be directly authorized by Hush and Royce. The proverbial human factor device to make the system impenetrable. Luckily, I found a loophole. If both overseers should unexpectedly die within a short space of time, the system reverts to a temporary fail-safe protocol, which I can bypass. Take them off the board, and you'll have free access to the data core. And I'll handle the rest.
And you're sure it'll work?
Look, I know Hush. If I'm wrong, we won't live long enough to regret it.
All right. I will leave you to prepare.
Hello and welcome to day 231 of my attempt to 100% everything in Hitman 3. Today we're playing some more contracts and I've got a bit of an issue. I don't exactly know what this set is called. At the time of recording this, we do not have a new roadmap graphic here. It's still the old one. IOI have been putting some information up on Twitter and Blue Sky and not on their website because that makes total sense, showing what's coming up with respect to the elusive targets and whatnot. But 12 new contracts have appeared over the last couple of days, and I don't know what they're officially called. I can't read Chinese. I mean, I understand that this is most likely related to Chinese New Year, but I don't know if that is the official name of these contracts or something else. I suspect we'll get an author name, I suspect we'll get a more official name, and I'll update the title whenever I can with that information. Anyway, today we have 12 new contracts that have appeared under featured contracts, and that means that in line with my self-imposed challenge, I need to try and get them done. I don't know how far I'll get today. I've literally just booted the game up and seen these. I've got no idea who created them, whether there's going to be people that I recognize, or whether these are going to be easy, hard, or somewhere in between. I think, as I like to try and do where there's no numbers, I'll try and work my way from the end forward here. So today we're starting off with Chongqing, the Rats. Hello 47, welcome to Chongqing. Your targets are 3 prominent members of Hush's team. I'm probably going to mangle these pronunciations. Feng Yifang, Shihong Lo, Shirong Dai. The trio conducted a series of illegal experiments on humans to further their own research, but to no avail. They eventually joined Hush's team to hide from justice. Until now. Good luck. Druid Forest, thank you. I don't understand what the FC-72 down the bottom there is. Normally we just get known as someone, and that's it. That's the last line. Like so. What is that FC-72 doing there? Don't know. Alright, what do we have to do? We need to be... Really? Okay. We're going to need to take out at least 3 people in the facility to change disguise. I believe there might be an analyst disguise in the room beyond the scanner. But as for a guard and as for security, I normally don't switch into security terribly much unless I'm going for the guy outside the double doors leading to the first level. In that little corridor outside. Guard, I like taking out the guy near the fuse box. Analyst, not sure. Working on stars. That's good stars. We can start as an analyst, but it means I would have to take out a security either by dragging them into the room with a photocopier perhaps, or dragging them outside of the level 1 glass room, I'll call it. We do not have any restrictions on how we can make our kills. Just going to take the purple baller and the purple suitcase. Because, as always, if you're watching on Twitch, please ensure your IOI account is linked to your Twitch account. That doesn't work. Hell. Because you can get these items. These items and a bunch of others. In fact, I think I can show them all off during the course of this stream. So you can get the purple baller, the purple suitcase, a coin. That thing, very thrilling. What was the 4th item? I've forgotten. Shit. This is how you know I'm professionally prepared. Let me just put the message in chat because that'll tell you where to go and it'll also tell you what the other item is. The other item is the previously TikTok exclusive Neon Duck, which I have not been able to show off in Freelancer at all. Not the chainsaw duck, the neon duck. It looks pretty hideous, just saying, and I hate that description. And you can also get 2 suits if they've actually fixed those, but I can't show those off at the moment. Anyway, let me stop waffling. I'm going to go with the gas grenade again. Who do we need to kill? Where are they located? What's our method? What do I do? Well, let's figure something out. So I was thinking that there was maybe a disguise in here. Losing my voice already. Yeah, there is. So if I'm a guard, I can potentially come down here and switch into that.
Sir, I will. Excuse me. You're not... Hold it right there. Don't move. Put your hand...
What's happened there? I'm not actually sure. And yeah, reading the description and looking at the portraits there, I had a feeling that these guys might have been located in the block. But then looking at the requirements, we need to be in these suits. That's a terrible troll, Druid Forest. What the hell?
Something brilliant. Her programming is... It's like an athlete.
If you want to pass through, I gotta pat you down.
Yeah, okay, so if I pass through there, we walk into a frisk zone, which is terrible. What's a good way to proceed here? I guess we can just go straight upstairs through those double doors. We can grab a, thinking. We can grab the guard outside.
I just love to know about Royce's project. I'm sure it's something...
Just gonna make my way through here. There is a camera above me, that's an issue. I could potentially grab the guard on my left. And this guy. And take him out. I don't think his body will get spotted there. I'm going to need the lockpick for this, I believe. But you're telling me I need to get in here with 3 different disguises. I can go back down for that security guard. What I can do with the guard disguise, the other one, the red guard disguise, is I can go down the ladder to get back into the facility. Take out the guy near the fuse box, as I always do, and then just go straight back up. Okay, I can't get through here. Go over there, though. So I don't think there's a quicker way of getting these disguises into this location. So going from top to bottom, who do we have to deal with first?
Mind if I head down again? Are you crazy? Hush wants us to guard that satellite.
Starting with the facility guard. That's the last one that I want to grab. Okay.
You know, I enjoy your company. That's nice.
We're taking you out as the analyst.
Wouldn't shut up about the experiments. Had 1,000 questions. An hour. What are those experiments?
Are you in range of anyone? You're in range of this person when he turns around. The guy on the left.
Some kind of mind control. You've got it. It is a little freaky, though. Homeless people. Upstairs, hold their arms with mine.
That was not the... I switched before I killed him. Okay, so... what can I do here? I can definitely make this easier by bringing some coins along, perhaps. And a lockpick. And maybe I'll smuggle in a message in here. They still haven't fixed that bug or that change. We switch between categories, and then arrow over, it doesn't bring you to the end. Kind of annoying. Coins, and let me grab a lockpick. I could switch into a researcher disguise and I can move around that building freely, but then I've got to go back out and come back in. And that kind of defeats the point of switching into the researcher disguise, I guess.
I just love to know about Royce's project. I'm sure it's something brilliant.
That's security, so this is the last guy. As we go up there, it's the one on the lower floor there who looks like they might be in the security room or the interview room as they are interviewing candidates. Which means that I believe I need to go outside the room onto the scaffolding and whatnot and then work my way inside. Is it even worth going this way? I don't know. Let's find out, I guess. We can take out security on the way down, but I'll need to duck through the lab.
Just forget stuff. I mean, this is a nice big kitchen. You must be alone.
Gonna need to go out forward there and to the left.
Funny how kids look so innocent when they sleep. Adults look like imbeciles. I don't know. Exactly. Well, I can definitely feel it.
Okay, that's a problem.
Bed anymore when it's acting up.
That's a massive problem. Okay, hang on. So I can get down here, take out security, just gotta dodge this guy.
Clear? I think we're clear. You don't say.
But this just takes me to the roof. This doesn't help me.
Nicely targeted at one decision.
I'm so lost. How do we get down there? Is there a way down there? I would have to go this way, wouldn't I? Yeah, we're security, we're not a guard, so I can't take him out at this time. These two have their backs turned. This is the one we need to take out as the analyst, use my words. Now, how do we eliminate this guy? It's exactly who I thought it is, but how do we do it? I've got to be down here and then climb the shortcut ladder, don't I?
Sir, this place isn't for you. I can give the wrong location.
Can't go through this door. I could have potentially just gone through the basement door there instead of running through the guards. I could also go this way. So this gives me access to the guard disguise, in addition to letting me climb this ladder, which gets me behind this guy.
Thanks, Junli. I was just informed that we don't need any more test subjects tonight.
I don't understand. There's no work?
Oh no, there will be more to
I can notice my senpai outside,
conclusion to this test phase.
close the door and do that.
Hey, you can't be here. Leave. Right now.
You either spotted me taking the shot there. Yeah, you must have spotted me taking the shot. Alright, so what's the run? What are we doing here? I'm trying to think if there's a way we can grab an analyst by going through the ground here. The nearest security is either the guide I'm taking out, or we need to go back into the facility, then go up a couple of levels, and I don't really like that approach if I'm being honest. Oh, hang on, we've got a, here's my words. We have a security guard and an analyst standing next to each other, next to the tier 1 or tier 2 dongle. Is that helpful at all? Don't know. Leo, how you doing? Can you place a briefcase in front of that box? I've not even thought about that yet. Long ways to go. Just trying to figure out a plan in my head. There's a lot that I could have done there. I could have just snuck up behind him and checked him out. We can get to the analyst disguise just as easily as the guard disguise. What I need to do is just go up one level in the vents, and then we can take that guy out. Yeah, I kind of like the plan that I've got here. Let me do that again, but what I'll do is I'll not run across the roof. Where else can I smuggle the emetic? The arcade, that works. Let's put that here. And let's start here. The only real question is, do I need the emetic?
Have you seen a gull around?
Also, is it quicker to get to this guy as a analyst or from here? Nah, this is loads quicker. Alright, just need to check this guy out on the right hand side. I don't suppose I can get him to turn around with this. This is a long shot though.
What?
That is a terrible throw, holy shit. Right, change of plans. Let me bring along the trank. That will do. I don't know if I need a real gun here, but it could be helpful. Especially as far as that recorder is concerned. Let me grab that.
a girl around?
Do I need the lockpick?
Short hair with a...
I may not need the lockpick, use my words, because I might be going through the arcade and there's a key nearby. Let's now you with this. Just be careful not to get spotted. That's fine. That body is spotted. It's totally fine. Let's go this way. No enforcers. I'm not too worried about that camera just yet. Let's go into the arcade and we can take out the first target. Then we're just going to go down the ladder again, grab the next disguise and continue working our way up. Yeah, we don't need the lockpick if that's all we're going for.
Nothing but brain. You can say that again. I wouldn't mind promotion to the inside duties. Law.
You can see me pretty clearly through this window, but I should just be able to do this. Yeah, unlocking that door is not strictly needed, but it's helpful.
I heard it's some kind of
I don't think I can shoot him here, unfortunately.
helping them to a better life.
I think he will get spotted.
You met Hush? Someone there? I have.
Yeah, he's coming.
Striking is the bleeding.
Yeah, I think what happened is I was spotted through this window as I took the shot, so just gonna close the door. And as long as I don't get wall hacked here, I'm fine. Right, so going downstairs next and grabbing the guard disguise. Actually, the next one we need to grab is analyst. Actually, it doesn't really matter, does it? It does not really matter which one I go for. At least I don't think it does. I'm just annoyed about this area because it's relatively easy to get spotted by those two guards just wandering around in the courtyard there. Basically, I can be doing fine and they can hose me at pretty much any time. So there is a guard disguise on our right. Let's get rid of you. Close you up.
Security protocol.
Okay, timing here is not good, so how about we go upstairs? I have to do this again, maybe that will help. Just knowing that that guy's not there. What about you? You're on your own sim? That's good. Unlock that. I believe you've got a solid wall on your right there, and Royce is nowhere to be found, so we can do this. And switch. I mentioned it wasn't a problem, but the only problem I've got now is the fact that I've been spotted by security. So we can now go back this way. Put the gun away, you madman. Body found, but that's totally fine. So at this point, I need to find a way inside this facility and make my way up a couple of floors. Probably just go through this door on the right. Behind these two, climb up the pipe. We have a crowbar, which could be very useful. And this door is locked. Magical fire extinguisher, maybe.
You know, I enjoy your company. That's nice.
Right, that guy's facing that way. I think he's going to face away from me in just a moment.
What are those?
I need to pull this guy over here.
I overhear stuff.
Yeah, probably don't need to use a magical fire extinguisher. I can just take a shot from here.
I'm in control. Got it. It is a little freaky.
Yep, okay, we're fine.
What was that?
I do need to hide this body though, and it's a little bit far away from the coffin. It did get spotted last time, so I might be in trouble here. I wanted to be safe about this, so I would have switched over to the researcher before taking that shot.
With that imp. Is that for real?
Yeah, no magical fire extinguisher today. Yeah, okay, this is dumb. I should have switched. I should have switched. That way I could have just walked out of here without having to dodge that guy. And as for the last one, how do we get up one floor? We cross over to where the security recorder is located and then just sneak behind them. And then take out last target, switch into the researcher disguise, and then walk out. This chap's coming over here, that's perfect. That's already been disabled. Or enabled, whatever. It's going to move over here, take this guy out.
I am good at this. On.
Come on. Do I need to move him anyway? Yeah, that was dumb. I should have just moved him. I should have just hidden the body immediately, rather than waiting for him to turn it back on. All I need to do now is rerun that route, and then go up one more floor by going past security. We get to the final target on the opposite side. Is there a better way of doing this? Can I go to the roof directly? You're in a terrible position there, sir. Yeah, you know what? I should go to the roof, shouldn't I? Let's go around this way. Is this quicker, though? I don't think so. It's a lot safer, though.
I got nothing for you, man.
I was about to ask, did I pick up the emetic, and then realised I'm a dumbass. We're not trespassing here, look at that. We're trespassing here, though.
I did. There were just a few pieces left, but I have a plan. I think.
Not sure if you're in range of this person here. Find out in just a moment, I guess. Okay, I'm going to stay in this disguise because researchers are not allowed on the roof. And then our exit is just on the right. That one's surprisingly more fun than I thought it would be, given the whole switching disguise thing. Right now, I just can't think of a way to speed that up, other than doing the kills in different orders, perhaps. I can definitely think of one way to speed it up, but how do we pull that off? The problem I've got is the one that I need to kill with the analyst. No, I want another go at that. I want another go at that. Especially as whoever's done it first will be like 2 minutes or so. Where do I put that guy's body? The way you do this is use explosives. How do you do this? I want one more go at this. We need to start as blocked security. We get into a guard disguise and take out the first target, or whoever it is. Then we need to go down, switch into analyst, sneak out of there with the screwdriver, and take out the second one. Get downstairs using the tier 2 dongle, and then we switch into a guard disguise and then run to the exit. It does mean I can't bring the trank though, because I think I need the messic. Or canister? No, there's easy ways of doing this, Leo. It also means I can't bring along the lockpick. Where's the other breacher? Come on. Going to need a remote explosive. Where do I put that? We're going to be passing through there. The guard is the one on the roof, and that's the last one that we're going to switch to. So basically we switch into guard, get close to the exit, and then set this off. I'd like to swap that for the messic, please, although... Can I do that? Can I get away with that? I don't know. This all comes down to whether or not the analyst guy can be spotted if I just dump his body somewhere and then drop a breacher on him. That's all this comes down to. I think this is a good idea. That guy is outside. Thinking about this again, maybe I'll drop the duck on this guy. And then what we can do is we go down the ladder, grab the guard disguise, blow up the first guy, then go up to the analyst's office, blow up the second guy. And then we go and switch into the guard disguise up top. Who do we switch into? Photocopier guy? This is where having the trank will be incredibly helpful because we've got two right next to each other. I can't decide what I want to do here. There's too many options. Let's go with the trank. This means I can't take out security though. If I get spotted by a camera, that's it. Unless I want to shoot it with a loud gun or something like that. So let's take out this guy. How do we do this? I can probably bonk him where he is and then drag him over, but that's risky. He does move over here. That guy's facing me, which is no good.
You know, I enjoy your company. That's nice. Me too. Yeah,
I think what I'll do is I'll subdue him the moment. Never mind, we've got a throwable there. That does help. Does that help? It does, but it doesn't. What I'll do is I'll wait for that guy to turn around, bonk that guy, drag him behind the little crate there, and then drop one of the breaches.
It's funny how kids look so innocent when they sleep. Adults look like imbeciles.
I don't know. John looks a bit like an imbecile when he's awake.
Thought there was a toy tank around here. Okay, he's moved. Let's do that. No one hears that.
Me too. Yeah, that last guy wouldn't shut up about these girls.
I want that hammer because I think I'm going to need that for the camera downstairs. Can this body be spotted here?
I overhear stuff, but I
Okay. The Mark III is the analyst.
It is a little
Need to remember
freaky,
that.
though. Those homeless people.
Upstairs, I've seen
Let's go up here and immediately get spotted by a camera. That camera needs to go before I can do this. We go over here, We bonk this guy. This comes down to two things, whether or not the analyst body can be spotted and whether or not the duck is going to send that other body flying. We drop the standard breacher here. And then we go downstairs and we drop the duck. Where is the duck? The duck is in the corridor, isn't it? Yeah, that camera's got to go... How do I take out that camera without being spotted? Can I take out that camera without being spotted? If not, then the trank is not a good choice. How do I... I'll get around this. So I can't shoot it from here. Hackle sniper is on the roof. Does that help? The hackle was on the roof, really? Does it help? Probably not. So maybe what I do is I take that guy out, grab the hammer, go up here. We have an enforcer here, but I can make my way through the lab, bonk that guy, grab a screwdriver, which is not of terribly much help to anyone. Then we can come down this way and throw the screwdriver at the camera there. Game. That gets me down here. So I can't go through there because we've got two guards over there, one of whom is an enforcer. This guy, can I work my way around him without having to go outside and climb up?
Yes.
You understand that
I don't think so.
the above mentioned is part of the agreement when signed.
Unless he responds to that.
Man, some idiot is
You
throwing
understand
stuff
that
around.
full
Also, we've got another camera there. That's not helpful. Okay, that's no good. So at this point, we come down here. I don't have the lockpick, so we need to break into the arcade, or we can just go this way, can't we? Also, I've left the duck upstairs. I'm probably better off putting the duck in the arcade. No, the arcade is locked. Never mind. We go up here. And this guy. Can I get this guy to come outside without opening the door? Actually, I'm not trespassing if I climb through there, so... What if I do this?
Weird.
That pulls you. Is it going to pull you?
All right, stay put.
It is, so I need to be a little bit more judicious with my throw there.
I was just informed that we don't need any more test tonight.
Yeah, you spotted that for sure.
We need some help here.
So at this point, the idea would be to get him out to this edge, whatever, drop the duck, and then from there we go downstairs and we just start blowing people up once we switch disguises. That's my plan. The question is, what gun do I want? Just ran off crowbars to open the arcade. That's not useful. Plus, I'm carrying one, but I don't want to open it there because what's going to happen is those guards might get a bit upset. Where else can I drop this? It's either the arcade or here, and honestly I think that is easy enough, but it's a bit of a run just to move to that location. What I can do is I can skip the intro and then go for it. Let's do that. As for what I'm doing here, I like the idea of being able to trank those two people upstairs next to the tier 2 dongle. And then once we've got the guard disguise, we just run for dear life. I think I will stick with that. The only thing I'll need to do somewhere, and I think I've already done it, is pick up a crowbar so that we can leave via the manhole. So I don't want to leave via the tier 3 dongle. Cigar box. Do I have enough time to grab this?
You know, I enjoy your company.
That's nice.
Did I have a crowbar?
Me too.
Yes.
Yeah, that last guy wouldn't shut up.
So we can grab that. Grab that.
An hour.
He turns around. Let's bonk this guy.
I overhear stuff, but I don't understand half. Mind control. Got it. It is a little freaky, though.
I need that suitcase back.
Upstairs, I've seen how you control their arms with your mind. No, not as mine.
I don't think that body's in a good position with the legs, but I don't know if I can do much better.
Here, with his condition, his project, and him being hooked up to the facility with that. That's for real.
Let's put that thing away.
Where we're all going.
As we'll unpack the duck.
It's gorgeous.
Throw you over here. Not worried about this kill. Not worried about... that body could get spotted very easily. This body... It's going to come down to whether or not that body gets blown off the edge by the duck into a visible location. This one's totally fine. Right, so we're dropping that. Now we just need to go downstairs. We need to bonk the camera. Just gonna drop that, another crowbar there. Just gonna drop that suitcase there. I just don't want to potentially interfering with these two guys out here. So what I need to do now is bonk this guy here and drop the duck.
Wow. Huh? What the heck was that?
As long as she's seated, I don't believe she can spot what I'm doing here. Drop the duck. Down we go. Even this approach is very slow compared to some of the best times. But this is creative, at least. Or at least it feels creative to me. But I'm a terrible Hitman player, as you all know. The guy's in position, which is perfect, but I don't know if he's going to stay there. Yeah, I've got enough time to pull this off, I think. Sharon is over on the left.
Gotta be kidding me.
Which I'm not certain if she has line of sight here, but
Security protocol
I'm not going to take any risks. Let's do that. Not going to hesitate. Let's just switch into you. I'll grab your gun. It's either that or I need to wait for you to switch it back on and then potentially move you anyway. That's the point. So we can now set off the breacher, not that one. Set that one off. That does shift his body a bit, which concerns the hell out of me. This is probably a no-go, isn't it? I just threw a screwdriver, didn't I? Fuck. Is there a way out of here? No, there isn't. I know there isn't. I need that screwdriver back. The problem I'm going to have is that that body's going to move. The analyst is going to move. I'm not concerned about the guy with the duck outside, unless, you know, he goes flying. But the problem I've got is the analyst guy. That body's going to move, and that body is precariously placed at the moment. And I do need to do the facility guard last, simply because that is a loud explosive. Yeah, this is my plan, chat. We go up here, but dodge this camera. And I now realize I don't have a tier 1 dongle. Fuck. That means I've got to go this way, don't I? Do you mind if I climb over here, sir? Pretty nice. We grab this. Yeah, I don't think this works. Based on what we saw in the picture-in-picture, I don't think this works. And honestly, I'm not tempted to try again.
Security
We do that, we shrink both of these dudes.
all overruled.
We switch into the analyst. Yeah, I was worried that either you or one of the others could see us. We set this off. Said we set this off. Thank you. We don't get a picture-in-picture. Interesting. And then we switch into a guard and go. Yeah, I was wondering if we need to turn that on, and we do.
Hey! For God's sake! Hello! There's a guy who looks really angry.
Okay, yeah.
And he's also got a weapon.
You must have seen the son of a bitch.
Dressed up in some kind of disguise.
I thought she saw me stripping that other guy off. Yeah, that's about 6 minutes, which is an improvement, but it ain't great. And then we open this up. Set that off and go. I won't redo that, but that's the best idea I've got. $6.25, I don't think that's top 10. It is, but it doesn't feel good, so I won't go for it. That'll be number 9. There's a chloroform there, so you wouldn't need the trank. True. Just sneak up behind him, drop the chloroform, and that would do it. What could I bring along, though, that will be helpful? Animatic, perhaps? Just to move someone out of the way? Don't know. Or another trank anyway, to trank someone else along the way, but we don't have many enforcers along that path. The only one we've really got is the dude who is in the interview room. But if I trank him or try to move him out of the way, that's going to cause problems. Interesting contract stars. I saw the requirements there, saw the targets, and thought, oh god, that one's going to be annoying as hell. And it kind of was, but I think there is an interesting idea behind that, so good job. Okay, next up, Haven Island, the Ox. The strength of the Ox has been bestowed upon you. Go forth and challenge your targets. Tachibana Sher 1, thank you. FC72, I assume that's either an IOI thing or this is what they're called. FC72 perhaps, I don't know. What am I doing? We are taking 4 out with unarmed. Lovely. Someone at the gym. Someone at the spa maybe. Security guard. You. Any disguise, okay. I've got a feeling we will not need lockpicks here. I can't bring the purple gun with me. Okay, what have we got? You're an issue. I need the lockpick for you, don't I? If I want to get into the laundry room, I think I need a lockpick for that as well, although you are asleep downstairs. You. If I poisoned you, I'm pretty certain you throw up in here, which is no good. Let's try some things though. So, poisoned here, moves you downstairs. Not sure about the swim instructor. Shooting with an MSQ is incredibly dangerous. Because she can spot me through the mirror. I could pull this guy in here, I believe. Yep. I can MSQ him, move him downstairs, or I can just take him out in there. The only concern with the lasso is that we can be spotted through the window on the right there. So we need to snap him. And then if we dump him in here, we can't actually hide the body. Yeah, look at that. We can be spotted through there. So that's one. The swim instructor downstairs. What a snorkeler. There's actually a good chance he can go into one of the huts. How safe is... That's not safe at all, is it? I thought there was a window here that I could shoot through, but that is definitely not a thing. That is a thing. That door is not locked. Oh wow, it's that easy. And we're not trespassing here, holy shit. Right, let's do that. You. There is a not insignificant chance that you can move into one of the huts there. That didn't hit you. I refuse to believe that. We could also potentially poison his mask, although I don't see the points. If we can get into the guard disguise, get into the gym, or the spa rather, and then pull that guy into the center, the final targets, then we're good. Right. Is this just a timing thing? That has pulled the wrong person. I need you to be out of this room. And then the issue I've got is I need to make the kill without being spotted by the guy who walks past. So I need you to leave this room, walk past this guy so that he becomes the closest. No, he hasn't walked past, but whatever, that'll work anyway. He needs to lean on the wall. We've got someone walking past in just a moment, so I need you to get moving, sir. Follow him in immediately. We take him out. We're not going to hesitate here. I have to snap his neck. Like this. I can't snap it with the triangle because that's going to make too much noise. Dump the body. There's enough time to get that done. That works. The only question will be whether that body gets spotted, but I don't believe it will. We have a camera here. But we can get around us. We're not even trespassing here. That's so upsetting. You've got no idea, chat. Okay, that one definitely hit you. Let's messic you as well.
Don't touch anything. It's not Australia, but most things here are poisonous. Don't pee in the water because that's just gross. Oh, yeah. I feel
But a horrible feeling he throws up in here. If he goes elsewhere, that's fine. Let's grab our... You know what? I don't remember what it is. Trank. So he comes in here. Let's drown. No, we can't drown him. We've got to snap his neck. Real quickly there. He's rousing this way. That works. What I can do is I can... he's going to spot this body, isn't he? Fuck. Okay, it fell in a good position. That's good. That makes me happy. He doesn't spot the body. Where's the security guard disguise? It is here. Security guards are allowed in here. Can I get this guy into the center? Also, I've got a grenade. Hell, can I get him to go to the toilets?
What?
Just gonna bump you for a moment. Then go in here and hope that you come in here with this. But I've got a horrible feeling that's gonna call reception instead.
I need a volunteer. Yeah, you.
Never mind, that works.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I'm not going to loudly snap this guy's neck, I'll do it quietly. Will any of those bodies get spotted before I guess out?
I'm glad we don't have to talk about the proposal.
Easy. Quick and easy, and emetics make everything so much faster and easier. Yeah, I'll take that. I'm guessing these haven't been live for very long because that didn't feel like a good run, and that was 7th. Wow. We've definitely seen in Freelancer that when we drop bodies through that little upstairs area, that they can fall on top of the laundry cast or whatever, and we can't touch them. I think it was lucky that the body dropped down there, and I think it was even luckier that the guy did not spot it when he entered the laundry room. Alright, so that was quick and painless, so let's move on. Next up, Hokkaido, the tiger. A tiger is one of the most distinct animals one may see out there. I can't pronounce that word. What is that word? Crepuscular? I'm looking that up. I am pausing this because I need to see what that word means. No, Ashley, I disagree. I can't read the pronunciation clearly, but I'm going to say crepuscular means resembling or relating to twilight. For example, a kind of crepuscular glow, and in zoology of an animal, appearing or active in twilight before sunrise or after sunset. As crepuscular creatures, they generally sleep most of the day. I can't do a David Attenborough. Yeah, okay. The crepuscular cat is brazen with orange and black stripes, with white... What is this language? Fucking hell! With white ocelli merely complementing their fur coats. Their jaws can open up and pierce the flesh of their prey. That I do understand. Flashes of orange and white are all the prey can see, when they roam or they sit in one places. So, you're doing so well. One could not avoid the stripes and the fangs of the tiger until the herd is culled by one territorial carnivore. Surely, it's hard to tell. Ashley, you put some effort into that. Good stuff. Thank you. What are we doing here? What the fuck is this? So you're telling me your kill order was this, but you took out Jason Portman, switched into him, killed her, then switched back. Okay, fine. Patience. I can either start as that, or... Oh, can I start as that? I'm not certain I can start as that. Wait. Oh, this is the Snow Festival. It is not Patient Zero. Well, not Patient Zero. It is not Cisus Inversus. Okay. I'm looking at here going, where the hell is this? Why is it over there? Can we actually start as a patient? Yeah, it's going to be under themed, I think. I'm not certain we can start as a patient. We've got that. But that's not it, correct? We need to be in the white patient robe. Let me just test this. Excuse me.
Hello, Mr. Reaper. As part of the service here at Gamma, your personal room has been up. No.
Oh, Genki Deska.
Good evening to you too, ma'am. Can I get there in time? Yes. I can pull you back. I don't believe for a second this works. Yep, there's a briefcase in there. You should probably go pick it up, sir.
Director, nice to see you.
Good boy. Yeah, that's the wrong disguise. So what I could do... I'm going to need to use a hacker to get in here though, aren't I? What I could potentially do is knock him out in here and take his disguise. Then go after the other three. Then find the patient disguise. Come back for him, but I'm going to need a hacker to get inside. And then go after you. That might be a good idea if I can make this start work consistently, and from what I've seen in the past, that's hard. Like, sometimes I'll try to go for this guy and he just will not cooperate. He'll leave too quickly, or I can't lure him back inside, or something else. So, what do I want here? I don't believe a gun is useful. That is very useful. Coins are going to be useful as always, although we do have plenty of distractions around the place. If there are coins inside the restaurants, then I can bring something else along perhaps. And again, thinking we could maybe delay, kill... We could use an explosive, couldn't we? An explosive works, okay. That way we don't need to bring along the key hacker to get back in here. I'll hang on to that, but let's set up an explosive. And what else works? That was a big brain moment right there, chat. That just happened. I don't know where the other targets are yet, so... Let me just put the trank here, but I'll probably switch this very shortly. Might be too late on that.
As part of the service here at Gamma, your personal room has been... No.
Yeah, getting to this door. I recall it being an exercise in frustration. Right, let's grab the breacher. Put that, this... I'm lined up very badly here. He should spot that though. Then what I can do is I can just drop him, put the breacher on him, and then once we find the patient disguise, we can take him out. No questions asked. It looks like we have two in the hospital. We can switch to him to get out of here and also to perform some of the other kills. Just going to put that detonator away before something horrible happens. So what have I got here?
Is it true the boss was connected?
You're in a patient disguise, so...
Jason Portman, please come to the hospital entrance.
Well, I was...
Who have we got? The dude who just walked past is...
Doctor
Okay, hang on.
will escort you to your checkup.
Over here by prison.
That was for
Spent a lot of
Mr.
time in trouble.
Jason Portman.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay.
A doctor will
What?
escort you to your appointment. Please proceed to the hospital entrance.
Excuse me? Let me do that again. I'm just very confused as to how his body was spotted.
As part of the service here at Gamma, your personal room has been...
Good evening.
Okay, now the game's not cooperating. I didn't mash last time, so I'll give it a moment before I start mashing. Or something like that.
As part of the service
What I can do
here at
is I can lure the other guy into the room.
Gamma,
Although, as we just saw, there is a possibility for other people to enter the room as well, which I do not understand at all. How did that happen? I'll unpack it in a sec.
Is anyone there?
That's very confusing.
Director, nice to see you.
Hey,
I could probably even swap the, use my words. I could probably even swap the... Do I need to even use an explosive? If this guy's gonna walk past... How was this body spotted? Why is Yuki coming in here? That's got to be a bug. Either with Jason's behavior, perhaps, or maybe something to do with the suitcase. Me using a suitcase lure like that, maybe that's luring Yuki in somehow. That's very strange. Someone page IOI, because that should not be behaving like that.
Ogenki desu ka?
Once again, good evening. I understand Japanese. About 6 words of, but I promise you I do understand Japanese. That's bizarre. I want him to come in here further so I can bonk him.
how about you show yourself?
I have learned that a fire poker is a non-lethal melee item. It is not lethal, even though you would think a poker would be very legal. Or very lethal, rather. Why is she coming in here? Is it because maybe... I'm guessing what's happening is that the guard he's giving it to is one of the bodyguards. I think that's the only thing that makes sense. Let me just put you in here instead. So I do have an idea. Put you over there. Let's grab that. Just going to hang on to this for a bit. This guy's coming past, so what I can do is I can lure him in here. And then we can switch into his disguise.
Jason Portman.
And then take them both out at the same time. We do not need an explosive.
A doctor will escort you to your checkup.
I do need to sheath that Richard though.
Jason Portman.
Do I need to encourage you to come this way, sir?
Will escort you to your appointment. Please proceed to the hospital entrance.
I am. That guard's coming at exactly the wrong time. You so-and-so.
Oh, what's up? Don't do that again.
Huh?
Oh, not right now, please.
This guy should have a patient disguise. He does. So now I can just take these two out with a patient disguise. It's a slow start, but that will work. And now the remaining targets need to be taken out as Jason Portman. Right, so we have one outside. I'm not sure what to do about you yet. One up here and one in the restaurants. I've done nothing and I'm all out of ideas, so let's go with the Messics. You two are not moving around a lot. Maybe an accident kill there, but that's kind of hard to do, I think. I think I have done it before, but it's hard. Not sure if that guard there was looking at me or someone else. There's a lot of people looking at me there. That doesn't work. I could take a shot from here. Those two have their backs turned. That would be 3. A grenade would work well to pull in a 4th. Maybe switching into a chef and taking him up with a Messic. I think the only word I recognised there was kudasai. I'm not allowed that way, but I can get behind you, but getting behind you involves triggering that camera. What do I do about you? I think a fart bomb is a good idea. And as for you there, you do move around, so let's just see what our opportunities are before we go any further. This seems doable though, based on everything I've just done. Yeah, I think if I mash the intro, this guy will leave the room a bit quicker. Or maybe it's just RNG. Genki. But that's by far the easiest way of doing it. It's not the fastest, but that is the easiest way we can get those two targets isolated, get into a patient disguise, and then take them out. That works. This one here I don't think is an issue. We just shoot from there. That seems relatively safe. Relatively is relative, of course. You do stand up at some points.
Good evening.
I'm not sure what to do about you.
Have a nice day.
As for you...
Oh god.
I have a shot there, but it's risky. If I don't want to go for that, then what?
Mr. Reaper. As part of the service here at Gamma, your personal room has been outfitted with Loki.
I would lose a suitcase here, but this time I will have used the suitcase and the fart bomb. Gotta get rid of you. I would need to bring an emesic poison. It's either that or I go downstairs into the kitchen. Maybe grab a disguise from down there and then come back up. This is, of course, assuming that I can serve her, which I've not seen yet. Okay, I can do that. That can get her moving at least. I could also potentially just do this. Just set myself up here and then take a shot. Is that Yuki in there? I think it is.
Stay with the package.
That's the primary target, so I just got unlucky there. Alright, I think that's the idea. What we do is we just get behind there, take a shot through the door. And the kitchen is rat poison, yeah, it's behind the park down there. So there is an option to do that, or I just get behind the door here, take out that guard, then poison her. She's going to go downstairs. I don't think I can run through this area as Jason Portman. I think that's too risky. So I'd have to go back outside, climb up the pipe again, dodge the gardener, and then make my way back into the restaurants and then go downstairs. The chef idea is much cleaner, but it's a bit slow.
Your personal room has been outfitted. No key.
Hope you have everything you need.
Yeah, I'm 100% in favour of fart bombing her. It's not a terribly interesting way of doing it, but it's going to be the easiest by far. The easiest and safest. Why can't I climb up there? That's odd. Yeah, I can get a shot off safely here, and I know it. Okay, Jason can run through there. Alright, so I think I have my route. That needs to go, and it needs to be swapped with a fart bomb. During her in the garden could do that too. What else is useful here? Thinking. That's going to be my last target, so that's not terribly helpful. I don't think anything really works here. Let's just go with this.
Hello, Mr. Reaper. As part of the service here at Gamma.
That's probably slowing me down a little bit too much. I should be doing that inside Jason's room, not before. Good evening. I understand Japanese, chat. Promise. So I've been using a suitcase, but I can also use coins to pull him in. I would love to know if Yuki comes in under these circumstances, but let me move the body immediately. Silent pistol to shoot down lights to get the newspaper's targets? Or what the hell is that? Yeah, I was thinking about that. But I think it's just easier to massacre and move her rather into the toilet. Plus, I believe there's one person who does approach her and gets close to her.
Jason Portman. Please come to the hospital entrance.
I know it's the case on the main mission, but I'm not certain about patient or Hokkaido Snow Festival.
That was for
Let's pull you over.
Mr. Jason.
We'll have enough time to pull this off.
A doctor
Let's find out.
you to your appointment. Please
I don't think
proceed to
so.
the hospital
There's going to be a lot of time involved pulling this guy in.
O Genki desu ka?
Inky?
Oh! I heard that. You can come out now.
Okay, there we go. Good. Perfect.
Whoa.
Perfect. Oh, perfect. He's going to spot the third and delay himself again. Bonk. Switch. Snap, snap, and then we go for the one inside the bathroom. Is anyone going to come in here? Do you see these coins or something else? I don't know, but I feel like I need to pick these up because the game's not behaving correctly at the moment. Let's, now you. Once again, lots of neck snapping going on in lieu of a pistol or something else to kill them with. Let's grab that. Pipe bomb is set. Yeah, we can jury her or do this. It's pretty much the same thing, although the fart bomb, I guess, or the suitcase is a requirement if we're going to go for the remote. That said, I wanted to bring along a suitcase anyway because I need something to bonk people with. Right, you. Are you a concern?
Yeah, the gig's alright. Food's decent. Most of the people here are just lazy rich people. It's not like Mogadishu, that's for sure.
Just going to move you into the corner a little bit. I could potentially switch to you, but I don't see the points. But if I can just get a shot off here, then I'm good. Timing here is terrible. Okay, this is where a durian would come in handy, but the problem is I don't have anywhere I can pick it up along the route. Along the route, here's my words. If that hit her, then I'm good. If not, then I'm not. Good? Good, good, good. Yep, we got it. That felt pretty good. Sadly, I no longer have a melee weapon, so I need to choke her out manually or drown her. Let's drown her. Gotta wait for her to go downstairs anyway. I had nothing to do with it.
Really? So why is he wrapped in bandages?
Yeah, again, gonna be much faster ways of doing that, but I'm happy with that route. I'm actually really happy with that. And yeah, I could have brought along a lethal melee weapon here perhaps, but it's fine. I want to hide that body though, because someone can come down here. I think that is slightly quicker than drowning her. Not by much though.
Like, what about copyright? Can't Kruger sue? Can you copyright your own face?
No, I don't think you need to worry.
The only question is, have I made any mistakes? Find out in the next 10 seconds, I suppose. Well, it'll be a bit longer than that because 47 doesn't run, he jogs.
Client long, couple of months. Yes.
That will do. Yeah, once again, I'll take that. I'm not sure where else we can get a patient disguise. There is one potentially in the toilet next to the one that I used. Not the one at the end there, but the one that I drowned the poor lady and then took out another one in there. But that involves going in there and then knocking that guy out or otherwise disabling him, and then maybe we could drop a durian on him and then switch him. I don't know. But to me, it seems just as easy to nail Jason Portman before he leaves the room and then pull the other guy in, and that's both of the kills right there. The way that was arranged with the kill order, doing these kills in alternating order like this, I'm not sure what... I've forgotten your name, Ashley. I'm not sure what you were planning there. It's like you want me to kill him, and then when it's getting to someone else's disguise, maybe this guy or someone else, then go for him and then go for the others and switch back and forth. There may be more to that contract, but honestly, I'm not interested in finding it. Okay, next up, New York. The Rabbits. Targets are watching, guards are alert. Only the clever survive this job. Bay May Mark 123, thank you, and I'm screwed. We've had no conditions today. No pacifications or silent assassin or whatever else. But what the hell do we have here? We need the burial dagger, which I believe we need to bring in. I don't believe that's in one of the deposit boxes. We have an electrocution kill on you, which not sure how we pull that off. I'll go down there and figure that out first. We're killing everyone as a bank robber though, so we need to start as bank robber down in the basements, or we need to switch. There is a battery in the basements. The burial dagger, not sure. As always, I'm a little uncertain as to how we navigate the vault area, unless we can chloroform the room. Which we can do. I'm not playing freelancer. Let's just go with the lockpick. There's no such thing as a water canister on the main mission mode, so whatever's down there, I'll need to figure something else. The burial dagger. Let me bring that along. Any method, accidents. There is definitely propane upstairs in the Lost and Found. Let me just go on with this for now and see what we've got. The burial dagger is in the safe, the big one. Ah, it's in the vault. I never grab those sorts of things though, so that's not something I would know. We have a battery here. If I go this way, we should be able to pick up some chloroform here and knock out this room, which, given that we don't have a target in there, I don't believe that breaks Silent Assassin. I could be wrong though, I'm frequently wrong on many things. But let's test this first. Just gonna get rid of that camera. Do that. Yeah, that doesn't break Silent Assassin. He's upset for whatever reason.
I couldn't see anything out of the ordinary. False alarm.
He's gonna go inside though. What? Okay, that's utterly bizarre. I know for a fact we can just run through this room, but it seems very RNG as to whether or not the game's going to cooperate and allow me to do that. So, which one are we taking out with the accident kill? I mean, I don't think there's a better choice other than a messic. Drown you there. Assuming that's a real toilet. I know it is. Those two we can take out any method. So we just charge in there and take those two out and hope we don't shoot through the invisible wall there. I just need to worry about you with a burial dagger. Maybe a messic, then follow you up. And you with an electrocution. And this guy who does not want to move for whatever reason. Now this guy's always been a bit trolly. Once again, too much freelancer. If you're playing on freelancer, the recorder is not there. It is somewhere else. Overflow to sink, car battery, yeah. I'm thinking of using the car battery on this guy here for the electrocution kill.
Excuse me?
Not sure how to get this guy to come in here consistently. But if I can just get him in here like this.
Their command. Yeah, it looks like
Then we do a loop.
Over.
Then we just hide behind here, give him a friendly bonk. And that's now safe. And guys, here I'll need a lockpick to get through here. We're not trespassing, which is hilarious. Camera just above us. Never mind, I've already taken out the camera. What do I do about you? Oh, I forgot about that shrink. Okay, so maybe the approach is as simple as we shrink these two. We give you a friendly bonk. Punch you in the face, or do that. Who spotted that body? No, that's fine, never mind. That was the lady spotting the guard, I believe. Then we drag you over here. Move these two out of the way, toss the battery, and that's it. I think that's the easiest way of doing this. Now, as for our next target who has moved somewhere else, that is not the lady who does the full cycle on Freelancer. Can't remember her name, but that's definitely not her. Where did I drop the battery after all that? Over here. So that is an electrocution kill. I could firebomb or jury in her.
Hey, who are you? Do I know you?
You do not. There's a lot of white dots up here in the form of guards, but not everyone is upset and we're not trespassing. Is it as simple as that? The only other thing I could think of doing to speed this up, perhaps, is to maybe a message her when she's downstairs, if I can get that shot off in the vaults.
Do not turn on the AC. Psycho! You'll die! Stop!
Get him in your sights and pull that trigger, Jess.
Yeah, no one else really responded to that, so I reckon that I could potentially message her there. And that's going to move her upstairs, and then we just follow her up and then take her out with the barrel dagger in a safe location. Excuse me. So, let me bring along Nemesic. On straight past it. I don't know if we need that or not. It could be helpful, I guess. I don't know. I just need to negotiate this area a bit carefully with all these guards around on the top floor. Actually grab the chloroform random, you can't just run away from it like that. Okay, let's poison you. That'll put all you folks to sleep. Yeah, if I can get through this room consistently and quickly without having to do this whole let's knock everyone else out, let's just run through it instead, that would make things much quicker, but I'm not that good. And if it's RNG, then I'll just say right now I don't have the patience.
We need some help here to clean this mess up.
I need to be quick there, or I need to wait a moment and then re-line up the shot. That was basically as quick as I could have gone, apart from that little incident with the emetic there. Not the emetic, sorry, the chloroform. Let's try that again. Do I need the hammer? I don't need the hammer, do I? It's nice to have, but it's not essential. I could turn on the aircon early, but that doesn't really help me. gun is helpful to take out the recorder. Note to self, I'm dropping the battery here.
Yeah, it looks like an accident. This one is going in the ground.
Hey, what?
Damn.
You gotta help me now.
She is more observant than I think she is. Then I've got to quickly go back in there and bonk this guy. I don't know if I'm good enough to pull that off. So I'm going to need to return a phone call after this contract, so I'll need to take a break. I think for today though, I'll just go for about 2.5 hours. I can go for a bit longer, but I don't want to burn myself out going through this entire set very quickly. My way of saying I need content for the YouTube channel. Let's open that up. I could potentially shoot that thing, but I'll drop the battery to do so, and I don't want to do that just yet.
There, Command.
This is complicated enough as is. So I don't have the key card. I can get a better shot by running forward and then going right. That gives me a better line of sight.
Accident. Over.
But she's looking directly at me. Got her. Just had to put that away. Managed to make it in time. Let's shoot that. Grab the battery. She's now on her way upstairs to throw up.
Sorry, but we've had to check this off this area for now. Head of security suspects the
Grab this. Shrink both of these dudes. Battery is here. Bonk the non-target. Punch a target in the face. Or like that, whichever. I want that suitcase back. Target is still going upstairs. How do I do this? Do I climb up the pipe there, or not up the pipe, up the wall there? It's definitely not a route that I normally run, but it might be essential here. It's in that, or I need to go upstairs to the security room. That's easier. We can do that. We can go up there, take out those two targets to see how that's going to fuck us over while we're there. Let's grab that. Kill this guy. Never mind, I can't go that way. I don't have a security card. So if I want to do this again, what I should do is I should grab the security guard from one of the corpses. Sorry, one of the unconscious people inside the security room. That's unfortunate. I need to sacrifice my suitcase now, I believe, over there. Just get this guy to turn around. But if he takes that directly downstairs, he's in for a hell of a shock.
I'm gonna go check it out.
I did shrink everyone down there, and the other guy died via accidents, but because I moved the bodies, it's not going to work.
Hello?
Yeah, okay, this doesn't work. What I need to do is I need to grab the security card from one of the corpses or unconscious people inside the security room, so that we don't have to make this run here. He's going to take that directly downstairs, and that's going to result in all those bodies being spotted. So what we do instead is we go back through the vault room, we go up these stairs, we walk in here, we kill these two.
I never thought I'd see that happen.
We go up here, we take out this dude. She needs to die with the burial dagger. Is it melee or thrown? Melee. Hide the body if needed. And then for the final target, we've unlocked this door. Yep, there we go. that body's fine, but the other two bodies, even though I tranked them, I moved the bodies, and that means that someone's going to get upset. Right, everyone in here is an enforcer, so I need to just get around you two now. Hide over there, which is tricky. Domestic you.
Oh God, what's going on?
That should move you in here, and then we drown you. And then we just get out. Okay, that's our rouse. That is my rouse. Did I use that at all? I don't recall. I did. We're using that to take out the two people inside the security room. Okay. So the mistake I made there is that I need to grab one of the smart cards off one of the people in that room. That's a mistake I made, but I'm confident now that I can do this. It's slow there.
Looks like an hey, you.
That was dumb. Next to the two trank people is a hiding shelf to conceal their bodies for good. No point. No point going for that. It's slow, and after I've electrocuted this guy, no one's going to come down there. They would on Freelancer. There's that one who, actually she's a target. There's one target who circulates and can see those two bodies. But nah, this one's easy. I just need to not make no mistakes, and the hardest part is getting this one emetic shot off on the lady. She is very observant, unlike all the guards around her. I can do this. I have a key card. Good. Gun away. It's actually a very tricky movement there, putting the gun away. Yeah, I want security down now because I need to move the body. I need to move the body past that camera, so I have to take out security now. I don't have a choice. I could potentially bonk these two people on the right now. I'm worried that one of those two is going to hear, so let's go for the trank first. Get rid of these two. Bonk this guy. Oh, I said bonk this guy. Put that down. Check and drop that. Do I need a suitcase? Going upstairs, I don't believe we need a suitcase. We're just going back up the stairs, into the bathroom, taking out the two guards in the room, then taking out the target in the bathroom with the burial dagger, and then we're just going for the other bathroom. I don't believe we need a suitcase. Yeah, the key part that I was missing was that swipe card. Did you see me pick it up? I hope not. I tried to do that very, very secretly. Let's grab the pistol here. We shoot these two.
Kind of exciting. A break-in? I never thought I'd see that. He's on my ass.
We go this way. We take out the target here. Fuck.
I don't know you.
You're right, you don't. Is that really a thing? Oh, damn it. I mean, I don't say to people on the street, I don't know you, when I walk past them. Why do you feel the need to do that, and why do you feel the need to blow my run? Anyway, that's the run. We just go up to the bathroom. We've got to be mindful of everyone, apparently, because apparently no one likes this disguise. And we need to just then take out a target with the burial dagger, make our way out past the lost and found, past the propane, go for the other bathroom, take out the target there. We've seen we can do that. We just domestic him, and then he moves to the toilet, and then we drown him, and that's it. And then we leave via the front door, and that's it. Is it for today? It might be. It's doing for about 2 hours, and I don't want to overdo it today because there's other stuff that I need to get done. Right, hopefully that pulled you. I did not pick up the key card, unlike last time.
There, Command? Yeah. That looks like an accident.
Now, I think if I'm standing behind this wall here, that is a safe place to take a shot. Bonk. Keycard. Shoot you. Reload for no good reason. Let's grab the battery again.
I'm really sorry, but we've had
Yeah, I'm happy with this run.
head of security suspected.
Again, there'll be quick ways of doing this, but this for me feels like it's very quick, very efficient, and I don't believe I can improve upon it much.
What do you...
Aren't we grumpy today? Oh my god! Ouch!
Well, they hadn't gone off for a moment. Okay. Lost a second or two there, but it's fine. Not that way. It's probably okay because we need to wait for this person to come down the stairs. There she is.
Exciting. A break-in? I never thought I'd see that happen. Keep your voice down.
I aim better when I'm holding instinct. Don't ask me why. Frank's coming past as well. Okay, this is a little bit trickier than I thought it would be. Just need to get into the bathroom on the right, pull out my burial dagger. Now we go out the way we came. Not going that way. As well load this before I forget. There's propane there which we could use, but I don't see the point.
Hey?
Need to walk in here and then wait for her to approach. Get behind them both.
I don't like your...
Fuck you! I don't like your voice. I don't like my voice either. Yeah, that's all I need to do. I just need to get in there, get to that position. Not mashing triangle, there's no point. I think if I gave her an additional second or two, then I would have been fine. We take the shot. Then we drown that guy and we're done. And I think it's safe to walk out the front entrance, but I'll just watch out for any more white dots.
You're beautiful.
I'm nice. Igor22384578554. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Also, I'm going to need you to explain... Let's pick up the chloroform. I'm going to need you to explain every single one of those digits, what it means, and have a full paper on my desk by 8 AM tomorrow. Pretty please. I draw the line at about 4 or 5 numbers. I can do this. Yeah, I think I will call it quits after this contract. Just to try and break it up over the course of the week. Did I mean to close that? Don't know why I closed that. Poison that. Send you on, send you off. Yet if I could just pass through this room reliably, then I think I'd be okay. That said, I need to take out security, so, you know, we're not doing it now.
What? There, Command. Yeah, it looks like an accident. Over.
Absolutely an accident. But lucky with that shot. Where'd you go? Oh god. Making a lot of mistakes now. Grab that. Keycard obtained.
I'm really sorry, but we've had to take you off this area for now. Head of security.
What are you getting, Frank?
Is dropping the gun there a good idea or not? Got a feeling it may be a bad idea. Just in case it gets spotted. I'll come back for that. Okay, they're in good positions there. Let's pull you out of the way and then pull you forward and then go for the battery.
Exciting, a break-in? I never...
So I can't delay the intro for this because we need to nail the lady downstairs in the vaults before she leaves. But now we're stuck here. Yeah, I'm looking at my Twitch stream on my phone and I don't understand that. Something about that room is fucked. The poster on the right is not a real wall. Because yeah, everything was green up to the point that I opened that door and then everyone opened fire for no good reason. If someone had spotted me inside that room making those kills, then they should have turned orange, or we should have heard yelling. Orange? Red? One of those two colors. Orange isn't even there. They should have turned red, or they should have started yelling, saying, what the hell's happened, or you've been shot, or something, I don't know. I should not have walked out there and just been immediately shot at, or immediately put into the combat state. That was weird. Close. Put the gun away, 47. Actually, I'll drop it because I need to charge forward. I need a couple of things before I leave. I need that. I need my messic, wherever it is. Not that. Where did I put my messic? Fuck, where is it? Is it outside? Yes. Losing time. Losing lots of time.
I'm really sorry.
Does it really matter if I have to wait afterwards? I don't know, but let's find out.
Head of security suspects there may have been some tampering.
What do you get?
That's fine.
I don't even know why I bother playing. Damn! Blood!
The battery's in here. That's not ideal. How did that happen? I must have equipped the trank very, very early. Yeah, I'm panicking because of all the mistakes that I've made. Alright, let's try that again. I'll shoot the guy on the right first. That seems to work pretty well for the previous runs, but it didn't work on the last run. Targets up in the toilets. Not that I really care right now. Just make sure this door's closed.
Never thought I'd see that happen. He's trying to take me down.
Yeah, so the second guy didn't have the chance to look at me, and maybe that made a difference. I don't know how this fucking game works. I can get around you, Frank. I still got the briefcase. I have no idea how that's happened. Heck, that doesn't even look like the correct briefcase. Drop, drop. Still holding the briefcase. I thought I dropped it. I don't know what's going on anymore. Okay, just need to get around this one lady. She is very observant though. The exit's not an issue, I just stay to the left-hand side. The dart gun is not loaded, but I don't care. There we go. Never mind, it is loaded.
Oh, this isn't good.
That shot missed, I would have been very upset. Now, the only question I've got is, if I put a body here, can she see us? This is the difference between me immediately leaving the bathroom versus me wasting 10 seconds and then leaving or moving the body. Mind you, if I move the body and then the body gets spotted, then that no longer counts as a proper accident kill. Or it is an accident kill, but I'll lose my green guns. Let's find out. Fuck you, ma'am. Fuck you and fuck everyone you know. Yeah, that's our run. I'll call it after this. I've had enough of this for today. I think the next couple of streams that I do for this are going to be quite short, like about 2 hours or so. Alright. Don't know what sort of time I'll get for this, but I feel it will be good. But I'm losing a lot of time going for the chloroform here. One moment, what am I bringing along? That's essential. That's essential. The gun is essential for the other room, which is super unfortunate. I was trying to think if there's any way I could bring a chloroform along, or a sedative. Because that would let me skip the first part of this. even if I could pass through this room, just running through there without doing this, I still have to take out security, I think, for safety. And I also need the card here so I can go up the stairs.
Hey, you can't be.
That's not how you do a Notice Me Senpai. Making mistakes. Don't know if that's Notice Me Senpai or not. It is. Good.
Yeah, it looks like an accident. This one is going in the ground.
Easy. Don't want your shotgun, I want that.
I'm really sorry, but we've had to keep this on this area for now. The head of security suspects
What are you getting, Frank?
Fucking hell. Leo, that's an excellent idea. If you make a big points redeem board in the future, I'll definitely have to do that. Will there be a please notice me senpai, please notice me senpai redeem? There absolutely will. That's a fantastic idea. Yeah, when I get more time to do my Twitch stuff, once I've lost my job, I will definitely be putting some redeems up, and I'll need some ideas, so that did not work unfortunately. I'll need some ideas, so throw them out there. But that will definitely be one of them, promise. If this isn't a top 10 time, I'm going to be upset. How else can I speed this up? The last kill, I could potentially grab the propane and set off an explosion, but that's hard. And it's going to upset a lot of people as I'm running towards the exit. I know that. That said, that is quick. But at this point, I just want to get this contract done and move on. Oh, come on. Shouldn't have stood up. Slow there, but it's fine. Come on, bro. Okay, there we go. Think. No! Come on, dude. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Aussie Fez, how have you been, dude? Thank you for dropping in. Am I fighting the contracts? This is the 4th one that I'm trying so far, and I'll call it quits after this one because I've had enough for today. I'm enjoying them so far. Working from the back forward though, so I started with the rats and just making my way forward in the list. Just trying to find a way through this contract. I've got a rouse. I'm just sucking at it at the moment. Okay, if that doesn't work, then I'm going to be very upset, as opposed to mildly upset like I normally am. There we go. Let's get a bit closer. Grab that. Running behind here. Shoot gun. Bonk you. Shoot you. Grab the battery and move on. Alright, first part's done. I've done the first 4. Yeah, I've done the last 4. And so far they're okay. So I've got to ask, do you know what this set of contracts is called? That's the wrong gun. Like, I assume it's all Chinese New Year stuff, but I'm just not sure what to call it for the upload. Doesn't appear to have an official name. An official creator other than FC72 perhaps. We had it last time, I just ran directly in front of the lady. Get you in there, drag you out. Drag you out. Toss you over there. And go. Making sure it's loaded. Right, is this room going to cooperate? Not sure, just Chinese Year, yeah. That's what I thought as well. I was hoping for something a bit more official though. I'm sure we'll get something official out of IOY later perhaps, when they remember, but not right now. Yeah, I'm way ahead of time here, look at that. I don't think there's any point grabbing the propane and using it. That's just going to lead to trouble unless I can toss the propane and then shoot twice from outside without being spotted, and that's hard. That's really hard. Let's grab that. What system? This is a PlayStation 5. Put the knife away, you madman. Thank you. I'm sure I'll move to PC one day, but not just yet. My PC is not quite strong enough to be able to stream and play at the same time. Not at the quality that I'm streaming at anyway. And by that I mean I'm streaming at 720p at the moment, but I'm recording at 1440p for YouTube. Huge delay there, but it's necessary. Okay, that's... Yeah, let's, can I sneak past her? I should be able to sneak past her, really. I'm just sneaking. Like that, I should be able to get past her. Close the door. That's... Oh, fuck you. Fuck you and fuck everyone you know, and your mothers and your children and your grandchildren. Actually, let's not do that because that's weird and creepy. I can't get past her. Maybe I can. Right, I need to get out of here before that body gets spotted.
You mind taking a look?
So who are...
I'm so angry. Why? How can she spot me like that? How can she spot me like that, really? Just gotta get to the door, that's it. This contract's done. Can I just switch in the end? Yes. I don't know if she'll be an enforcer or not, but that's a good idea, Leo. It does mean we're leaving a naked body in a toilet. If you've got any ethical concerns about that, then that's an issue, but I don't, so that is a good idea. I'll give that a go. Don't know if the lady's going to be enforcer of the guard disguise, though. Did you spot me? Yes. Alright, let's try this yet again. That's a good run. Not that it really helps me, because I need to wait for the people upstairs to get into position so I can sneak behind them.
I'm really sorry, but we've had the section off.
Aussie Fairs, you think the guard on the right of the door will be an enforcer with the guard outfit, but you can get past. That does sound familiar. If we're running out of the bank with a guard disguise, then someone at the front is going to get upset with us.
What are you getting, Frank?
Terrible shot, but we got away with it. Bonk you. So, Aussie and anyone watching, the conditions for this target are we need to electrocute this guy. We need to shoot or kill people upstairs in that guard room. Any method. We need to take out the lady that I shot with the emetic with the burial dagger. And we need to kill that one over there in an accident. All using the bank robber disguise. This is why I'm doing so much setup here. Basically chloroforming this room just to clear it out. Taking out security so we can drag the body. Let's load our gun. Also need to grab the security card so we can pass back into this area so we can go up here and then take out these two without too much fuss. Otherwise we need to find a way upstairs, which involves getting past the enforcer on the stairs, and that's hard.
I never thought I'd
This room
see that happen.
is not a real
Keep your
room.
voice down. He's on my ass.
I've walked out of here and triggered combat for no good reason. Right, I need to wait here for Frank and this lady to move down. Or Frank to move up and the lady to move down, whatever. We're taking you out with the burial dagger, which we can grab out of the vault so we can bring it with us. Bringing it with us is much faster. And now I just need to kill that target over there in an accident. There is propane ahead of us, but I do not believe we can make that work. So my best idea that I've got is just to emetic this guy, move him into the toilet, and then proceed to the front entrance of the bank in an orderly manner without upsetting anyone else along the way. And or killing anyone else along the way. Right, I think all I'll do is I'll not go for the loud neck snap, but we'll just go for the subdue. And this is where I wish I had my suitcase and or... no, the newspaper doesn't work, the newspaper is bugged. We can bonk him with the newspaper, but it'll get back up.
Oh, shit.
Oh, for fuck's sake! That's ridiculous. Also, that's not an accident, is it? That was dumb. Okay, I'm drowning this guy. Fuck it. I'm drowning this guy. I'll take the time hit. That was dumb. Why did I think I could break his neck? And or shoot him. I shot him in the last run, didn't I? Fuck, okay, I'm losing my mind. I'm actually losing my mind. This is how you know that I've been streaming for too long, even though it's only been 2 hours, because I'm a terrible streamer, and I need to quit and do something else for the rest of the day, like cleaning my house, maybe recording some other stuff for YouTube, which I'm doing in the background just quietly, and other fun stuff like that. I shot him on the previous run as well. What the hell was I thinking? My god. It's like I think, okay, accident, emetic, and then my brain doesn't make the connection between emetic, drown. I'm so bad at this game. Okay. I need your keycard. That's more than good enough.
Yeah, it looks like an accident. This one is going in the ground.
Getting pretty good at that shot. Shot it's not an accident when I remember correctly. Yep, that's it. I mean, it can be in certain parts of the world, but not here, unfortunately.
What are you getting, Frank?
Dude got shot in the face. Clear act of self-harm. Excuse me. Alright, so let's drag you over. Oh! Okay, I did not realize that guy drops a security key card as well. Does that change anything though? If I could pass through that room without having to knock everyone out, then yes, it could definitely change things. Just means I don't need to spend time going for the key card in that room, I guess, but it won't change anything fundamental about this route. Alright, let's just get rid of you. Just means I can come back in here without having to grab it off that guy on the left.
Exciting, a break-in? I never thought I'd see that happen.
Is that door to the bathroom going to remain open? I hope not. I didn't make the decision to close it as I left.
That is so
If it remains open, then that body is getting spotted.
I heard you will be well.
Oh, this isn't good.
Right. We are drowning this guy. We are not fucking shooting him or breaking his neck or anything else or hitting him with a newspaper. I could maybe electrocute him, but I don't see the point.
Yeah, I was asking around. The vault.
Door is closed. So you can hear me choking this guy up, but you can't hear me drowning him. Go figure. Alright. If I try leaving immediately, she's going to spot me. Wait, what? Hang on. No, we're sus. Fuck. So what happened there is she got sus with me getting in the basket like that. Oh my god, I'm trolling myself so badly here. I just want to get this damn contract done. I said maybe I'd go for 2.5 hours max, and that was about at the 1 hour and 45 minute mark, and I've been stuck on this contract because I can't get the last part right. Right, here's what I'll do. I'm going to wait in that room until she leaves, and then leave. Not even going to open the door. Fuck you. We'll lose about 15 seconds, but it's fine. At this point, I've had enough. Yep, let's not even go for the keycard.
Looks like an accident.
Thought that door was closed, but okay, whatever. Doesn't actually matter. I can get the last access, guys. Atmosphere, yeah, Leo said that and I completely forgot. Didn't we want to get guards' pants? Absolutely. Yeah, I'll just wait for her to leave. And this is typical me, though. We come up with all these good ideas and then I say, let's do them. Fucking hell. And then I immediately forget about them. How did that guy spot me? I say, yep, let's do this, and then I completely forget about it. Just like me drowning a guy in a toilet instead of me, you know, shooting him and breaking his neck. Oh, come on, come on, come on. I just want to be done for today. So far, this has been a fun set of contracts, I'll give it that. Even the first one, where we had to change disguises in Chongqing. That one felt somewhat creative, at least. And there is a fast way you can do it with explosives that I've seen. But even the method that I came up with, I was reasonably happy about it. Okay, that door is definitely closed now.
Yeah, alright. What the hell are you doing?
Wow. He woke up very fast. Holy shit. Yeah, we can even put him in the coffin first. If we want to do it quickly, like the way I've been trying to do it, then the lady's going to spot the body. That's the problem I've got here. I just need to be more patient when I leave that bathroom. Even if I switch, I just need to be patient and let her leave. Otherwise, she's going to spot the body, whether it's clothed or naked or otherwise. And that's going to ruin everything, I think. That is the first time I've seen a quick wake up like that. On this contract, at least. I hear you, though. You can basically, what you're saying is we can just wait for the lady to leave the room, then put the body in the coffin, and then swap. At that point, though, I feel we should be able to get to the exit regardless, and it doesn't matter whether the body gets spotted or not.
Yeah, it looks like an accident. This one is going ground.
Yeah, an accident kill means that...
That's gonna hurt me.
Accident kill means that it doesn't matter if the body gets spotted, but the issue I've got is if I leave the room too quickly, then she's going to spot the body. And the problem I've got there is not the body being spotted, but the problem is that she's going to approach me. And that's what happened last time when I got into the basket and immediately triggered her sus meter. Why do I suck so badly at this? Just want to get this damn mission done. Yeah, if this guy ahead of me wasn't there, and if I can get into this corridor here without triggering security and or being spotted by the people inside the room.
Yeah, it looks like an accident. Over.
It's not what I wanted to do. I'm making mistakes. If you leave the security room after the other guy gets sedated as well, really? Fuck. If you leave the security room after and reactivate the AC, the other guy gets sedated. Ah, I see what you're saying. I don't like that. Why don't I like that? I could work around that, I guess. I'll need to change my routes. I'll show you how I do it. There's only one thing that concerns me about doing that, Leah. And that is this camera here. I would need to take this camera out as I come back. Which means I would need my suitcase or something. We do this. We lure this guy in. It's in that or I take a moment right now to do it. Face me, dude. I'm not certain I've got time to do this, though. Basically, the concern is that this room's going to be lethal. And I would have to run down this corridor to get back into the room. And this guy here, can his body be spotted? I don't believe so, not where it's landed. Oh, fuck. Come on. It just means that when I come back, I need to not run through that room, which means I need to take out security now, or I need to take out security when I get back by doubling back, going through that first door, and then shooting the recorder or disabling the AC again. That's my only concern. But there was plenty of time there to make the shot, I just suck. Shoot the recorder instantly? I can't shoot instantly, it takes time. And my top priority with this run is to take her down. What am I doing? Not that. Yeah, I could do that, I guess. So it may take him a couple of seconds to face my direction. Yeah, okay, that does work. I just need to avoid this room like the plague, because if I run through there, I'm dead. And the problem I've got now is I've dropped the battery in there. So yeah, definitely losing time now for sure. There's a bit more management involved there doing that method, I think. We've only had one instance of him actually waking someone up early, so I'm not... I don't think we're getting much by doing that.
Are you getting Frank?
Cheat on you over the weekend? Oh my god!
Not you. Not you! He's well within range. So yeah, if I wanted to do that route, I would need to now run around here rather than going through the room, because That room is poisoned. Let's drop that. The thing's loaded. Yeah, I'm way slower here. Part of that is due to the battery.
I never thought I'd see that.
But even with that, I feel like managing that is just much harder than me trying to... Where's Frank? Okay, I got no idea where Frank is. That's deeply concerning. Where the hell is Frank? Maybe Frank has been delayed because she came through at a different time? Maybe? Not sure. But if Frank is down there now, I've got problems. Frank is not down there. Where the hell is Frank? Okay, that's odd. Right, so A, drown. B, change clothes. C, wait for her to leave the room. D, leave. E, end stream. I know my ABCs, chat. Won't fail this time. Even if it does cost me like 30 seconds at the end, I will not fail this time. Close the door. Drown. That's our accident kill as bank robber. There's no mistakes here. If it's a fuck up and do again, absolutely. You know us. Yeah, we got one enforcer there, but... Okay, she's not an enforcer, that's fine. I thought she might have been an enforcer of the guard disguise as well. That would have been so much simpler had I not been a complete idiot. For about half an hour straight. That is where I'll call us. I was expecting better than that, to be quite blunt. I mean, I'm not a speedrunner and I know I'm not good at this game, but I was expecting better than 12. That is where I'll call it, I think. I've gone a little bit over than what I wanted to anyway, but that's 4 of 12. I'll find it eventually. There's 8 to go. Yeah, so far I think this set has been relatively decent. The Ox was very easy with hermetics. Tiger was okay, I guess. Chongqing is a bit more interesting than I think it is, and the Rabbit is okay as well. Is there anyone I recognise in these contracts? Let me just check very quickly. Gaddy. Quad Glutz. I'm not looking at any conditions, yes. I want to be surprised later on. Quartz Tan, I recognise you. You've got the Colorado contract because of course you do. Atmosphere. I suppose that wouldn't be the same Atmosphere who is in chat right now. If that's you, congrats. Sky. AWIND or a wind. Magic Dave 94, I've seen you around. And Suraku. We will take a look at those contracts next time. I think what I'll do is I'll try and drag this out a bit. If you're watching on Twitch, it'll be tomorrow. I'll play through another 4 perhaps, unless we can get through them very quickly. And then we'll take a look at those next week perhaps. It is you, Atmosphere _ R1A. Good stuff. Congrats on getting your contract featured. I will look at this one, just because you're in chat. So don't change disguise, hide 2 bodies. Wait. Hide them in containers. I don't know how that works for fall accidents. We'll find out, I guess. Anyway, let me call it there because I'm actually losing my mind, and not in a good way. Chat, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for putting up with me, as always. Really appreciate it. Igor22384578854, thank you for the follow. Again, I'm going to need a report on what exactly those numbers mean. What do the numbers mean, Igor? Tell me. And yeah, everyone else watching on Twitch and watching on YouTube, thank you for watching. I sincerely appreciate it as always. next time we'll continue on with these contracts and we will have a good time. Alright, thank you everyone, have a good one, and I'll be back online with some more Hitman very soon. See you then.